Hi guys, this is lesson 614, evaluating expressions with exponents. On your notes paper, on the warm-up section, 14.1, revisiting the cube, says based on the information given, what other measurements of the square could the cube, what other measurements of the square and cube could we find? So here's your square, it's a 3 by 3. Here's your cube, it's a 3 by 3 by 3. So based on the information, what other measurements of the square and the cube could we find? Do you know what this measurement is? What this measurement is? This one? This one, this one, right here, this one, and that one. Could you find the area of the square? Could you find the perimeter of the square? Could you find the volume of the cube? Okay, down here. A cube has side lengths of 10 inches. So here's my cube. (10 inches all the way around. Jada says that the surface area of the cube is 600 inches squared. Noah says the surface area of the cube is 3,600 inches squared. Here is how each of them reasoned. Okay, Jada did 6 times 10 squared. 10 squared is 10 times 10, which is 100. So she took 6 times 100 and got 600. Noah's method, he took 6 times 10 squared. So they started off the same way. Noah took 6 times 10 and got 60. And then he squared 60 and got 3,600. Write down the method that you think is correct and why you think it is correct. Or are they both wrong? And this is your answer. We'll discuss it when I return, but make sure you have your thoughts written down. This is activity 14.3, expressions explosion. Okay, on this one, what I'd like you to do is work out column A problems. So you're going to write down each of these problems on column A, and you're going to come up with an answer to them. Then I want you to write down column B questions, each one of these. Get your answer, and then we'll discover and talk about them when I return. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. Make sure if something is in parentheses, you use the parentheses. Don't forget you have to put your caret in before you type in the exponent. Okay, down here, are you ready for more? Consider the equation. Something squared plus something squared equals something squared. An example of 3 different whole numbers that could go into the boxes are 3, 4, and 5. Since 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, and their solution, when you add them together, gives you 5 squared, which is 25. Can you can you find a different set of 3 numbers that makes this, that you can do the same thing to? So maybe 1 squared and 2 squared 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 does not, the square root of 5 is 25, so that one doesn't work. But we need to come up with 3 different numbers that maybe do work. Just check them out, see if you can figure out one. Don't go any higher than 10 squared. Okay, down here on this one, it says how many sets of 3 different whole numbers can you find? So that's based on this question up here. So we found the 3 plus 4 equals 5. By the way, this is the most common one used for triangles. Down here it says, can you find a set of 3 different whole numbers that make this equation true? This time they cubed it. Something cubed plus something cubed equals something cubed. Down here they put it to the 4th power. Something to the 4th power plus something to the 4th power equals something to the 4th power. Holy guacamole. I wonder if this 3, 4, 5 still works. Let's see. 3 squared, or 3 to the 3rd power plus 4 to the 3rd power equals 91. 5 to the 3rd power is 125. So that doesn't work in this one. Does it work to the 4th power? That's 337. I'm not sure what 5 to the 4th power is off the top of my head, but it's not 337. 625. So we'd have to mess around with some of those numbers and see if you can find a set of 3s and a set, or a set of cubes and a set of numbers to the 4th power that do make that work. Okay, and then that's it. That is the end of that lesson summary. So we're really just exploring those numbers. See if you can find 3 and 4 and at least one more set for number 2. Okay, have a great day, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Monday we're going to be doing NWEA testing, so make sure you're prepared and make sure you're here if possible. Monday and Tuesday is math NWEA. Have a great weekend.